Peace to the family. Want to have a good build with you guys today. I know when I come up with these conversations, sometimes people take the wording a certain way. And it's kind of designed that way on purpose because it has to be thought-provoking. I have to challenge people's views. When I ask this question, if you are conscious, why are you poor? Why are you struggling if you're conscious? I ask this question seriously so you can ask it to yourself, because this is a question I asked myself before I arrived. I just want to know, if you're conscious, why are you poor? That's my question. This is one of my favorite parts of the house. I like to just sit on the stairs. Right? But that's the question we need to ask ourselves. If you're conscious, why are you poor? That's what we need to know. If you're conscious, why are you poor? I work hard to get this bread. Not to just buy material things, but so I can have the opportunity to exercise my consciousness. Because when you're struggling, you don't get a chance to exercise your consciousness. That's why tomorrow at 6 a.m., I'm going live on Facebook tomorrow at 6 a.m. so we can see sunrise together. So we can practice solar gazing. Because the sun has to be part of your diet. Let's practice solar gazing with each other. Word. There was no text sent out today. I don't want to create impulsive spending. I pace myself. But anyway, let's go back here. Let's do this, man. This is the way we supposed to live. This is the way we supposed to live. So when I'm out here doing these classes, it's pinned, brotherpolight.com. It's pinned. The stock class is Gold in the Crisis. The UCC and real estate class is what we doing every Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And the stock class we do every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And now we have the holistic mathematics class. What makes the holistic mathematics class so powerful is that I wanted to make sure that it's a less costly venture for you to get your healing, yet at the same time, the product isn't compromised. So for the less technical aspects to healing, I'm teaching the class to show you how to make it yourself. So guess what? I ain't got to worry about this white man running down on me. It's always a possibility, granted, but I ain't got to worry about him running down on me, critiquing what I'm selling and checking my herbs. And nah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to teach y'all how to make it. In your household, I'm going to teach you how to make it. And now I know a lot of people are going to start knocking me in the health community because you're not supposed to teach the people how to make their own tonics, how to make a tonic, how to take a double baller and cook with indirect heat and take a gallon of water combined with the herbs and reduce it to a pint so you can really activate it, so you can get it to be its most potent. See, I'm not supposed to teach the people that. I'm supposed to bottle everything up and sell it to you and make it super expensive. Dr. Sebi didn't want to make things that expensive when he started. As he started working on the business model, his business wasn't his strongest accolade. Healing was. But as he was getting in his latter stages, his goal was to reduce everything he does down to one pill if possible. And he was actually working on that. And a lot of people didn't want that to happen. And it is my contention that his murder, I don't say death, his murder came about because a lot of people were making lots of money so long as there was a diversity of products. But Sebi wanted to reduce everything down to a pill. Those pills he gave me. Mr. G was on the radio. He also confirmed that I got that because he was close to Dr. Sebi. I never even met Mr. G in person by that time when he did that. I never even spoke to him. On video. And I'm gonna release the video. I got a lot of unreleased footage of Dr. Sebi because, you know, I'm the only one that did lectures with him. city after city after city after city. He didn't want to do lectures with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So the beauty about me is I don't need nobody's name to stand on to get my job done because I've loaned my self-credibility through my work. However, that is the man. He is the true master teacher. And if I could come anywhere close to his splendor, I'm great. You know what I'm saying? I'm great. But I don't say health is wealth. I say wealth is health because there's a limit to how much healing you can get sometimes based on your inability to access the herbs because it costs too much. So the holistic mathematics class is also going to make available to you cooking classes because that's our first medicine. So tomorrow, for the Caribbean family especially, tomorrow I got something special for you. We're going to do it around 1 o'clock or so. I'm going to post it up. We're going to make, it might be around 12 actually. No, 12:30, 1 o'clock. We're going to make some vegan roti. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make some vegan rotis. You don't want to deal with the white flour. The white flour is no good because it's nutrient deficient. I can't stand seeing people with skin issues eating white bread. Okay? Because it's nutrient deficient, the first thing it attacks is your skin, which is your primary defense. So when people talking about, yo, wear a mask, but then they eat white bread, I'm like, yo, hold on. When you eat white bread, it makes your skin more permeable. So that means that virus, germs, microbes, and bacteria could go in there. It's easier to go inside of your body because your skin is compromised. So I'm going to teach you how to make skin literally. It's a double entendre. Yeah, you'll learn how to make roti skin. And those of you that like tacos, we on you. But you're going to, when you make the right type of skin, you make the right type of skin because your body has to replace those skin cells day to day. But if you're not eating the type of food to help it create that conditioning, it's disastrous. We're going to go hard, man. Trust me when I tell you, man. It's going to be great. I'm going to teach you how to make skin. That's going to be how to make skin. That's what we're going to call it. Caribbean skin at that. And I got to look out for the Caribbean family because they make some delicious food. So like Sebi said, your mother's the only one that got the right to poison you. She's the only one that could poison you and get away with it because the food tastes so good. So what I want to do is show you how to create medicine from the foods that we cook. So we're going to put sea moss in a spelt and kamut flour. We're going to mix sea moss with the spelt because when you deal with spelt and kamut, it's high in zinc, it's high in magnesium, and it's high in selenium. If you have sleeping problems, it's probably because you're eating white rice or white bread. The selenium inside of the kamut grain helps put you to sleep. In addition to the tryptophan that helps you produce serotonin, which turns into melatonin in the evening. The tryptophan that we find in the chickpeas that we're going to put inside of the roti skin. We're going to find the remedies for some of our issues. Because when you eat white flour, you're more likely to get acne, bumps on your skin, or infections. It makes you more vulnerable and susceptible. And so people may even think, well, my skin is pretty good because I don't get acne and I don't get bumps. But you're more vulnerable to microbes, germs, and bacteria and viruses. So yeah, miss me with the, yo, put on a mask, but you're eating white bread. See, they never want to tell you what to eat or what to drink. They just want to tell you put on a mask. But the most dangerous thing that can take place is when you take the mask off and you put some crap in your mouth. So you block your mouth. You should be blocking your mouth from eating that white flour. So I'm going to show you how to make your own bread with spelt and kamut. Because spelt and kamut grains have some very powerful ingredients. So we're going to do that live here on Facebook tomorrow. We're going to take some questions as well. But we're going to cook that Caribbean dish. And it's not too far for those of you that like tacos. You can make tacos too because the roti ain't too far away from it. But we're going to put some powerful ingredients in there because we're creating our medicine because we don't always want to have to take a pill. And we don't always want to have to give our drinks a boost with different powders. Sometimes it would be nice if we know what we're eating is actually the medicine. So we're not just going to make bread because we just love the texture of bread on our tongue. We're not going to do that. We're going to make roti skin for the purposes of protecting our skin. We're going to make roti skin so we could create better skin for ourselves, and better rest. And if you have migraines, if you get headaches, if you're constipated, that's because the white flour isn't water soluble, and it doesn't have what they call dietary fiber in it. Dietary fiber is inulin. Inulin is the prebiotic that feeds the probiotics in the form of the good bacteria. So spelt and kamut flour actually have a special form of fiber in it that feeds the good bacteria in your gut that only consume resistant starch and non-digestible fiber. These are very hard things to get access to, but spelt and kamut have that available. And the reason you want to feed the good bacteria is because your good and your bad bacteria are connected to your brain by way of enteroendocrine cells, all right, that exists in a synapse or a bridge that connects your gut to your brain. So the concept of good food tastes bad, bad food tastes good, that's all an illusion created by the colony of bad bacteria that you have been breeding through eating the wrong food. If you start eating the right food, you'll breed a good colony of bacteria that works in your better interest because they make small or short chain fatty acids, right? That protect the lining of the gut all the way up into your brain that make you function at an optimal level. These are all facts. These are all facts. So the holistic mathematics class is available, brotherpolight.com. We're going to teach you how to cook to create diabetes formulas, lupus formulas, hypertension formulas, hypothyroidism, high blood pressure, cancer, fibroids. The first line of defense is what you put in your mouth, not covering your mouth. That's BS. Cover your mouth, but don't tell you what to put in it. The second you take that damn mask off, you putting some garbage in there to compromise your living situation. That's trash. So we're going to get away from that. So holistic mathematics. But then you say, well, but that costs money. That's why I got the stock class. Make your money in the stock class. And then when you make that money in the stock class, yo, when you see me in different homes, first of all, I got more than one wife. So when you see me in a different home, I mean, I'm not living a world where I got my children constantly traveling all over the damn place. Like a military family. People are ridiculous with that concept. But what I need people to understand is every woman that I'm with has to live like this. So my wife's mom is actually going to be the one cooking the roti skins, because now we starting to convert her into the vegan lifestyle. She's looking how we rolling. She's looking at the health of our children. She used to question the health of our children, like, yo, you sure you want to feed the children like that? She used to question Aminette when her hair was just natural, like, yo, you letting yourself go. She was wilding. But because I'm consistent, because Aminette's consistent, and she see our growth, and she's getting up in age, she's realizing we're onto something. She was a little off, right? And so now I'm going to have my wife's mother. So this is important to me that we have this level of healing going on, because you know what it is when you're dealing with the old school people. You know they ain't listening to what we got to offer. You know they stuck in their ways. And, you know, all my wives come from different countries. So my wife's mom is Guyanese. So she know how to cook some poisonous food and make that thing taste so delicious. Yo. I cheated, ate the roti, all the ingredients was right, but the dough, I slipped up. So I ate the roti, mucus all over. And me, I can't get rid of that shit for like fucking month. If I eat white rice, if I eat white bread, and it never was like that. But once I got on the vegan path, that stuff damn near destroyed me. So I said, Moms, yo, I just realized you gave me what flour was this? I thought I'm gonna put you on game. She caught us out there. We all had a little funny thing going on. So you know, I had to take the sea moss to get the mucus out, because sea moss helps take the mucus out. But anyway, I said, Moms, she made the roti the right way. I'm like, yo, you put this in here, you put this. And she's like, damn, everything you putting in there got a purpose. And I said, ain't that crazy? Normally the purpose is just for it to taste good. But this is not only to taste good, because I'm not down with vegan food that don't taste good, but it even tasted better. You know why it tasted better? One, because it was appealing to our taste buds, but two, it tasted better because you got the peace of mind to know that you're not eating something that will destroy you. In fact, when you know exactly why you're eating what you're eating, you assist in the healing process because your body is now cooperating the testimony and everyone's working together for healing. Because if you mentally know that this cayenne pepper is there for blood circulation, if you really know, well, you know what? The human body needs 102 minerals, and the spelt mixed with the kamut, in addition to the chickpea, in addition to the pink salt, is going to put me at around 92 minerals. Listen, out of 102, where the average person only gets the lower 60 minerals in their diet day to day. But if I mix the spelt with the kamut and put pink salt in there, and put some tryptophan, some chickpea, I be calling the food by what it has, some chickpea in there, some spinach in there, some squash in there, that I'm leaning on in or around 92 minerals. I almost got 102 minerals that my body demands, knowing that the average person is walking around here only with 62 minerals, 61 minerals per dish. And what happens when you're mineral deficient? Because we talk about vitamins, but we don't talk about minerals. And white flour is mineral deficient. I know you say, yo, this brother going crazy just for some damn white flour. It be like that. It really be like that. You want to know how I remember all this information? Because I eat food to cater to my disposition on planet Earth. I'm interested in teaching. I'm interested in learning. Because the more you learn, the less you know. So every time I learn new information, I be like, I don't know nothing. Every time I learn something, I be like, I don't know nothing. God damn, I got to get back in the lab and study. So, just want to tell you guys, we got my wife's mom involved with this vegan revolution, and I'm so excited about it. So tomorrow, we tasted the product. It was delicious, but we know the purpose that the food serves. We're not eating merely for taste. It'd be nice if it tastes good, but we must consider, people, that every taste bud corresponds with an emotional faculty and a healing modality. You need bitters because bitters corresponds with cancer. That's a fact. That is a fact. These are all facts. And you know, what I want to do is, I know food is religion to people, and no matter what you say, somebody always got something negative. What about this food? No, that food is hybrid. Yo, you don't want to eat that food because, yo, listen, man, do your healing, man, but produce your work. Because if you that negative when you eating, then that food ain't working for you. Because you shouldn't be negative like that. That's how I know people's diets is horrible. How can you care about wellness and do negativity? How can you care about wellness and you don't have a disposition where you consider people's feelings? That's how you know people are sick and they're not really eating the way they're supposed to be eating. And a big part of your diet is people and environment. That's why wealth is health in these days and time, not the other way around. I never say health is wealth. I say wealth is health. We need to be in positions like this to do our breathing exercises like I'm going to do tomorrow at sunrise for you guys. It's going to be 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Get up and solar gaze with me through the camera, man. Feel the energy of going out your way to get up every 6 a.m. in the morning. If you're on the west, 9 a.m. or so, earlier. In the east, 6 a.m., different time difference and stuff. 6 a.m. wherever you at, in or around. Get up when the sun get up, man. Because that's the type of beings we are. We supposed to get up when the sun gets up. Get up with me when the sun gets up tomorrow. Let's do some breathing exercises. Let's do the communicating with the heavens and its host via phase conjugation and coherent heart frequency. I think that book has been released today. It should be on the site. If it ain't there now, it'll be there tomorrow. Communicating with the heavens and its host via phase conjugation and coherent heart frequency. Let's do some coherent heart frequency exercises. Let's do some coherent heart breathing tomorrow to sunrise. And let's talk about the benefits of the sun. Let's get into that vibe. But when the money's right, we ain't got to rush and miss the sunrise because we over here, sun up to sun down, working to build someone else's dreams. That's why we want to go out our way to make this money. It's not just, so I could drive a nice car. I like driving nice cars. I love women with fat asses. That's me. That's the existence I want to live in. Don't tell me that ain't what I want. That ain't what I want. That's exactly what I want. However, this is what's more important in life. See? At the end of the day, I want to wake up and I want to hear nature. When I go to sleep, I want to hear nature. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do with my life. That's exactly what I want to do with my life. Why we gotta keep waking up to serve somebody else? That's not what we designed for. Y'all want to wake up, love the fact that my children, you know how crazy this is? This is my room. This is my daughter's room. You know what I'm saying? You know how crazy that is? My daughter see this the second she wake up every day, because it's for healing. I need her to be healed. And you know what's wild? I got okra growing over here. That's the fig tree over there. I got limes growing here, so that's a lime tree. That's a fig tree. Tomorrow when we do the solar gazing, I take you right out there and you can see this is the lime tree and that's the fig tree. Cause I got women in this household. So key limes and figs is highly imperative because we come from generations of vulnerability to fibroids because of diet. Because we eat too much estrogen-rich foods. And then the plastic bottles we drink out of got BPA or bisphenol A in it. I could do this all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be talking about real estate, really. But just know this, I'm too smart to be broke. And so are you. So when I say, why are you still struggling if you conscious? That's a commission more than it is a condemnation. It is for us to introspect and say, am I listening to the wrong people during the day? Am I hanging out with the wrong crowd during the day? When I turn on social media, am I encouraged to do things better? Or am I encouraged to listen to gossip? Am I encouraged to think negative thoughts? Am I listening to music that reminds me of my woes, reminds me of my traumas, reminds me of my relationship breakup? Or am I listening to music that uplifts me, encourages me to stay in my relationship, not grow insecure about my lover? And if the words is too much a distraction, just listen to the sounds of nature. Listen to the tones. If the words is a distraction. Okay? If the words is a distraction. Word up. Word. I'm good, G. Just, just building with the people, harmonizing.
Oh, you live?
I'm live.
Peace to the family.
Oh, let me catch my man. I got him staying out here with me, helping me out. That's his son.
You already know. So love.
My man Jude, man. He was gangbanging, pumping D on the block. Now he out here with me. You know what I'm saying? Doing the Beverly Hills thing, doing all of that. It's my man. Came out here to give me a hand with my business. You know what I mean? I'm showing how the publishing company business work, so that way he can erect the bookstore in New Jersey, but he might wind up wanting to live out here or Vegas or that shit. So wherever he go, I would like it if you set it up in Vegas.
I'm with the Vegas move.
That's what's up.
I'm with the Vegas move. My man Tone already trying to get me out there.
Man, you good with me. Just tell me what the ticket is. Yo, you can hit the light for me? All right, thanks. Yeah, give me these lights. Yeah, word. Yeah, you gotta hit that one first and then press that button. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, let me show you how I do it. I sit here in the middle of the night when it's real late and I work on my books. If you got the right environment, you'd be surprised how creative you are. And then I put it here on the TV and I read my books from right here, so I ain't got to put my eyes on this little screen. So I go here and I read my books. You know, of course I can enlarge in it. So if I want to enlarge in it, boom. See what I'm saying? I can enlarge in it. And boom, there we go. Look. Chapter 1.2, Secure Party Prayer. This is my Sovereign Bible book. So you got, all these books on brotherpolight.com. All of them. Well, we got to get biblical. We got to be on a real, like, the energy we put towards religion, we got to put that out there when it comes to making this money. And people always think that's a sacrilegious statement, but no, it's just a point of focus. It's like a mnemonic device almost. So this is chapter 1.2, Secure Party Prayer. This is chapter 1.2, Secure Party Prayer. This is 46 verses. I got, O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, how might I try to make a living without first confiding in the one that created life? O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, you are the creditor of humanity, for we are all in debt to you. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, I bear witness that this form of existence is, in fact, a gift. This human body may be mine, however, my essence is your possession. I understand that you have the first priority lien over this matter we call life. And with this in mind, I am your debtor and trustee. You are my creditor and settler. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, having been made after your likeness, I have been entrusted with the sovereign right of ownership and reign here in the physical realm. No matter the circumstance, you have granted us dominion, the ability to reign via divine intellect. I am to rule on earth as your will rules kingdoms beyond this density. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, as debtor, I do hereby grant our greatest secured party, who deems thyself insecure, a security interest in the collateral established and identified as my life. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, I accept that my life is the collateral to which end I may secure as debtor my property, as well as all income. Watch this. And this is just a way that I approach teaching. We grew up in religion. I just substitute the variables from every source. And all direct and indirect, absolute or contingent, due or to become due, now existent or hereafter, arising, presumed or actual, parole or express, public indebtedness and liabilities held by debtor. To you, our greatest secured party, in consideration for you, our greatest secured party, provided with ability to reign, the power to influence, an exponent of mental fortitude, O Sovereign and Corporal Creator. Our most significant form of estate is, in fact, our body, for our body is our temple, and this temple we have full control of. Granted, we subdue our passion and exhibit self-control. This actuality makes us sovereign, first and foremost. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, how might man beseech his very own sovereign existence if he has no control over himself? How might we control anything? We cannot even control the emotions. We are not sovereign unless we have self-control. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, it is inherent via our birthright that we own. We are owners by nature, in debt to our greatest creditor and servants to our fellow man and woman as the sovereign. O Sovereign and Corporal Creator, leadership demands humility and warrants service. It engenders plausibility and the lack. This is why I be cooking up in the nighttime. The lack of such denotes insanity. Umin. This is what we say in Indu Asusu. We say umin. One might not be sovereign until they have control of self, eat, speak, and worship at their discretion, and establish perfected liens in the corresponding appropriate municipalities. So this is an analogy for our connection with the cosmos, our appreciation for being birthed. It's just an analogy. Some people are going to take it and say, yo, he's really religious. He's trying to convert you to a cult. But, I write, it's about art. And I just tap into something different. And I just go with how I'm feeling and how the vibe is. But I sit here and I do this. And they say, yo, those books must be plagiarized. Find that in the book. Find that. Find that in somebody's book. That's all me. Cats will never give me my credit for what I do. But you see, I envisioned all of this. I needed the right dietary regimen. Look at this. I sit here. Look at the setup. Be here nighttime. I can look at the stars looking like it got painted on the sky. I can see the pool. I can see the mountains. I'm at the highest point of the mountain on my side. Got nature right here. I hook up these lights. I turn the lights down up here. I'm sitting here tonight, and I'm just writing away. Just writing away. Come on now. Come on, that's the vibe. So when I'm writing, I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? The pyramids. That's the time I'm on. That's the time I'm on. Just energy. It's all about energy. It's all about energy. It's all about energy. I want this for everybody. Look at that. I got my books around here. You know, I got an event. You know, my birthday coming. So even though we partying and people going to be twerking and everything, people got to get their books too. Brother Polight Books. Publishing company is in Florida. I'm in Cali. Look at that. Stocks and bonds. Buy the house. Pennies off of millionaires. Introduction to tax lien, tax deed, inequity or iniquity, debt wealth or asset wealth. Trust me, literally a book about trust. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. Blood is thicker than water. I'm a net body discover. People lie, but DNA doesn't. Ag Nation and the American Terra Firma. What is your political legal disposition? Killing with paperwork, paper terrorism. Oh yeah, rich mom, poor mom, any female. And if you're a brother, you should want your sisters to have this, or you should read it to have in mind how you want your significant other to roll. Finance a fiance, how couples should put together their relationship. Love is law, family is business. You know how we do. New covenant, status correction, and defeasance of the statute staple and merchant staple. Then you have head of the crown. This is the Sovereign Bible. This is actually what I was reading. This comes out the Sovereign Bible. You know, oh, can you outthink your oppressor? Look at this. Playing chess. I got my books there. He got the knife there. Can you outthink your oppressor? Some books over here. I got different titles. Different titles. Got different things going on. It's all good. Got different things going on. Different things going on. But ultimately, damn, I'm wilding with the camera. Ultimately, this is what it is. This is what it is, man. Y'all want everybody to succeed. How can you live a better life? How can you come from the projects like I did? Brownsville projects. How can you live in one of the worst neighborhoods in your city and then finally come up and you don't got to sell no drug dealing lyrics or sell drugs? I make my money off of stocks. Make my money selling books. Everything that I make my money off of, my people benefit from. They benefit from what I teach. And they add value to themselves. I teach stock class, they pay $99. Guess what happens? They make thousands. If you are in doubt, go to Brother Polight, BPI, Brother Polight Investment Group. Brother Polight Investment Group, BPI. Go to BPI and look at all the testimonials. I put them up every day. I put receipts up every day. I got another testimony video I need to go up to. If you're in doubt, go to my Instagram on any given day, Monday to Friday, and you'll see testimonies from what I teach. I teach class on Sunday. I prepare people for the whole week to make money. I do this every Sunday. Every Sunday, I teach how to make this money. Every Monday through Friday, tomorrow makes 3 months straight. Tomorrow makes 3 months straight of me posting receipt confirmations with names tagged to it of different people making money and some of the same people making money, but every day I produce receipts of people making money from what I taught, where they get their money back from paying the $99 for the stock class, Gold in the Crisis. brotherpolight.com. And then you got the UCC and real estate class. Because I'm like, look, you make that money off of stocks. Everybody should be in both classes. UCC and real estate. Pardon me. UCC and real estate is 2 classes in one. Because I knew some people would undermine the importance of UCC. So I combined it with real estate, because you shouldn't do real estate if you don't understand UCC. If you don't understand UCC, you shouldn't be buying real estate. So in that class, I get it in. And when I'm working, you can feel the spirituality. Look at the fireplace right there. Come on now. You should be able to feel the spirituality, man. You can feel the vibe. You know, I play emotional movie scores, or I play some of my favorite violinists. I just get into one of my favorite composers, and I just let that music go, and I just type away. I type. And it'd be so fun, because I'll be going in a zone, because some books tell me it's scripture. Other books don't tell me it's exactly scripture. My sacred geometry book is scripture. Sacred geometry and telekinesis, introduction to biokinetic phenomena. Yeah, that's scripture. Supreme mathematics, inception of the vesicle species. That's up. That book should be on the site right now. If it's not, it'll be there by the time we solar gaze. But that's the vibe, man. That's the vibe. Yeah. That's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? That is the vibe. Cash is king, credit is queen. Yeah, I push back the book. That might be book 100. Because when I come back out, I still got the credit course. But the way I'm about to present the next course after the way I'm about to present the next course after the holistic mathematics is going to be wild. But holistic mathematics is going to take a lot of energy out of me, because with holistic mathematics, we'll teach you how to cook. And it's not just, oh, I know how to cook. No, we're talking about how to be scientists when we cook. How to heal your family through food when they don't want to take no herbs. And they just want to enjoy taste. They don't give a damn about their health. We got to figure that part out. You know, like I said, we cover our mouth to wear a mask to protect us. We take the mask off and we put things in our mouth that destroy us. How is it they can tell you cover your mouth but not tell you what to put in it? Sebi always said, man, it's what you put in your mouth. Pause. Well, he didn't say pause, but it was definitely do. And I used to have this conversation with him plenty of times. Sebi, you got to start saying pause. What are you talking about, Polight? He would laugh all the time. Miss that, man. So we're going to perpetuate his legacy. People are going to be crying, because not only will we teach you how to cook, because we got cooking sessions in class, PowerPoints associated with the cooking sessions. But guess what? We're also going to teach you how to make your own tonics, how to make your own pills. We're going to make the herbs available onto you, the ones that's more rare and hard to come by. But the goal is to make sure that you spend less money, because instead of it being commercially driven, where you got to buy it from us, and this is our exclusive, this, that, and the third. No, you're going to make it in your house. You're going to buy your own ingredients. You're going to put it together so you don't have to spend $1,500. So you don't have to spend $500, so you don't have to spend $850. And so the white man don't run down on me because my stuff works. And he starts nitpicking at the thing that's helping people. Because once people start saying, hey, I'm cured, the white man run down on us. Yo, but did you get this label? Did you get that label? Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just teach people how to make it. So be warned. All these fake Negroes, now I say they fake. I won't mention no names because I got no time for that. When I do what I do, you know my game. Tomorrow makes 3 months straight, just showing and proving, yo, my stocks, it works. What I teach about stocks works. And then people always gonna come in, everyone's a guru. Oh, yo, he's teaching it wrong. Okay, I'm teaching it wrong. How come I got 3 months of testimonials? Where's yours at? Don't show me once in the blue. You finally got something right. And you post your own personal testimonial. Nah, I'm on a 3-month streak. If people was messing up in class by now, my spot would have been blown. I got in the money text. When people get a text message from BP, Brother Polight, when they get an in the money text, they be disregarding their wife and their husband text. Like, hold on. This is important. Yo, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. So, don't think we ain't gonna do the testimonials. I see you flat tummy tea people out there. I ain't knocking you at all. But we gonna really get rid of them tummies. How about that? We got a vegan sexy brand. Woo! Wait till you see what we bring to the table. If it's not too technical, we just show you how to make it. And you know what? We're gonna get technical too though, because it's called holistic mathematics. Because we understand protein, carbohydrates, fat is all about math. I see numbers on my plate. When I see flour, I see a high glycemic index. I see blood sugar levels spiking, and I know automatically you should have skin problems. Anything that raises your glycemic index, certain fruits, especially that nutrient deficient flour. That's why I'm telling you, when you make roti skin, you're making skin. When you make bread, you're making skin. You are what you eat is literal. You got to know what part of the body you're serving or doing a disservice to when you're cooking or making food. I am a gangster nerd. I would smack the shit out of somebody, but unfortunately, I've been juicing. That's how this thing works. Yeah. Word. Like, I would be real violent right now if I didn't change my diet. Real talk. So, we gonna get it in. This is the cook up. When I'm doing my PowerPoint presentations, I'm over here grinding. And then I'm like, woo, this is dope. It's working out. It's working out. It's working out. You know, I got to give y'all one of these presentations from one of these situations. Man, I missed the stand-up presentations. That's my vibe. You know, I got to give y'all some of that on Instagram, some YouTube energies. I gotta go back. Because this is where I like lecturing. I like to stand up and get it in. Lecture means to read. I like to read, actually. But you know what I like to do? I like to stand in front of what's written so you know I actually know the information. I don't like when people just be reading off that damn screen, because I would like to know that if you really love this information, you know this information. Because what I know is what I love. You feel what I'm saying? So I like to stand up in front and show off. I like to stand in front of the information and break it all down and then read it. Because I want you to know that this is not a game for me. And for me to do this for several years, you'll be able to say, yo, the man in-houses this knowledge. It can't just be a hustle, because when you don't have a passion for what you're doing, you can't remember what the hell is going on. So me, I could sit down, I could watch somebody and I could be like, he's not passionate about it. Even if what he's saying is true, I still feel a disconnect, because I want to know that you live in this. Because when you live this information, when you live any information, you don't need a reference. You are the reference. It's a fact. So just the same way they did my master teacher, Dr. Sebi, they will do the same to me. But only difference is, I don't give a... Because I live great. I'm rich, bitch. So you can say whatever you want to say. It ain't gonna bother me. I'm a different breed. You see, my skin is good. I'm a different breed. I ain't got tough skin. I got great skin. I don't be, yo, you gotta have tough skin. Fuck that. I don't want no alligator skin. I don't need no tough skin. Give me that baby soft skin. I don't need no carpenter's hands. I don't need no calluses in my hands. Freak that. Give me them nice, gentle hands that the women be having. Because I'm rich, bitch. So you say whatever you want to say. You can talk your crazy talk. It's going to fall on deaf ears because I ain't going to watch it because it ain't going to make me no bread. I ain't going to watch it. It don't add value to myself or to the body politic of New Covenant. But they will do it. And some of you will say, yo, this person just said this. And I'm going to have to ignore you. Sometimes I might have to laugh. But what I'm never going to do is watch it. Never going to watch it. I'm doing better than these people. When you're living great, you're supposed to expect people not living so great to say negative things about you. I don't see people happy and content with their life talking about other people that's happy and content with their life. It's always miserable people. These are the Hebrew miserable lights. I'm not a Hebrew miserable light. Those are the damn miserable lights that be doing that. Not interested in that. People will make a religion hating people or miserable lights. Yep. Not me. But I know what they did to Sebi. Everybody just had him standing up there by himself like what he was doing wasn't miraculous. Then when the man dies, a bunch of people with big bellies, a bunch of people who condemned him for saying don't drink cow's milk, all these people want to be in documentaries talking about Dr. Sebi. But when the man was alive, you made no subscriptions to him. Now I feel a way about that. But because I'm making all this money, I don't get a chance to really do no videos about it. If I wasn't making money, I would be venting like a mother. Thank goodness. Because I would have time, idle time, because I'd be stuck trying to figure out what's the next move. Pardon the word try. So what I'm saying is, stay focused. Because they ain't going to turn around. Yo, Sebi didn't really say that. Negro, you know I'm the only one where Sebi is saying, Brother Polight is my superhero. You know I'm the only one where Dr. Sebi is on that computer screen saying, hey, I heard Brother Polight had a lecture and I flew into the country to make sure I don't miss it. Jenny told me he had a class coming up in Cali and I flew over there. Do you know when they robbed Sebi, his family and his so-called workers, when they robbed him, none of these people gave him anything? I put 15 grand in his hand and I put another 15 grand in his hand after I did an emergency last minute event. I said, yo, I got the sauce, Sebi. But when I was locked down and I first came home from prison, Sebi put 15 grand in my hand to help me set up my first restaurant in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. A.A. Rashid can tell you. The Pills can tell you they came to my alkaline restaurant in Bed-Stuy. Sebi gave me bread to do that. He gave me 15 grand when I came home from prison when nobody was looking at me. You get accused of attempted murder and everybody left me alone. Like I was the bubonic plague. Yeah. But Sebi was gangster. He was a vegan, but he was G'd up like, yo, I still love you, son. Nah, get up in there. And he helped me get my restaurant in Brooklyn. So don't you know how good I felt? I was horrified. It was an atrocity that when he came to LA and saw his office empty and people selling his product with his name on it, and he didn't have the legal right to stop them, he was heartbroken. And that man is very hard to be found heartbroken. Do you know how it felt to be able to give him 15 grand? It was on my conscience for so long. I had so much energy pour out of me to be able to do that for him. And 15 wasn't enough. I gave him another 15. And it hurt me more that he took it because Sebi never wanted to take nothing. So, it's different for me. What people say they feel about Sebi and all that, it's different for me. My situation is different. Because I ain't talking about a man that didn't stay at my crib, a man that I ain't go to Gracias de Madres, the vegan Mexican restaurant, and order food as he enjoyed the right to blow his legal weed in California. I'm talking about a man who I had to give him a place to stay last minute because the Marriott in New York kicked him out because he was smoking too much weed and he violated the rules. Didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sebi, wake the fuck up. This man is a rock star, secretly. You know what I'm saying? King Simon would tell you that story. Last minute, Marriott kicked him out. He got a lecture the next day. Say one come to my crib. I'm like, son, you can't smoke in my crib. I cure your diabetes. You can't do that. You said Mother Nature cured you. You said Mother Nature is the one doing all the cure. Fuck that, Polight. I cured you. You ain't tell me I can't smoke no weed. You know what I'm saying? This was our arguments all the time. Always arguing with this dude about this freaking weed smoke. He was a weed head, man. Sebi was a weed head. I don't care what nobody say. If you knew him, you knew. They didn't take nothing away from all his knowledge. But me being polite, he loved and respected me so much because he said, yo, you know what? You're the only one that would tell me no. Others may not say no because they're up to something. But you genuinely was like, you're not smoking weed in my house. Nigga, I killed you. So either something's wrong with you, or you really are a different type of person, man. I love you. And that's why he would say that on camera every time. I love him. We love him. We all love him. So to hear little Negroes, weirdos, he never even met Dr. Sebi. He never even met. That's just like retarded. Like, it just goes to show how out the loop people really are. And you know what's more interesting? Why does it even matter to you? You don't even care about the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you even care? It's not like you looking to perpetuate what he teaches. Why you even care? Why you in my business? And the only thing that I can conceive of saying to him and anyone else is that I'm rich, bitch. Leave me alone. Yo, you know what I could pay to? I won't incriminate myself. You can complete the sentence. You could put it down A, B, C, or D. You could do the process of elimination. That's why I don't like to listen to see nothing. Because I don't want the old personality to reestablish itself. I'm mind my business. You won't find me arguing with nobody, disrespecting anyone. I made it out. I'm staying the freak out. I will not be dragged back in. Anything anybody got to say that's negative, you know, I'm sure it's an indirect donation coming from me because YouTube AdSense is giving them some coins for talking about me, getting some views. I'm still adding value even to people who dislike me. But you don't dislike me. You love me. You love me. And so hate is just another form of love. We know that. But I'm looking forward to holistic mathematics. You go to brotherpolight.com, get into that holistic mathematics. Woo! I want to do some book readings now. We got to start doing some book readings. Let's go inside these books and get into these excerpts. Let's read Supreme Mathematics tomorrow. Let's do the solar gazing and come inside and do some Supreme Mathematics excerpts. Let's do that. Let's just have our own damn book club, shall we? Let's just be the damn nerds we are. Because keep it 1,000. If you following me online right now, you be nerding out because we be talking about some other stuff. We be talking about trading upon confluence. Like, what the hell is that? Yo, them Fibonacci time zones is looking real good, son. Like, I be having niggas in the hood out the loop and other ones in the loop. Like, yo, did this dude just say the Fibonacci time zones is looking? What are y'all talking about? Contract killers. We having nerdy jokes and conversations. Talking about the parabolic curves. What are we really doing? This is stock class. Yo, that John Wick 3 is crazy. We make it fun. Yo, the Matrix, that first class hit different for the UCC in real estate. What's that y'all in? We in the Matrix. Yeah, in the Matrix? Wasn't you niggas just in John Wick? Yeah, but that's the stock class. John Wick Parabellum? That's a movie. No, it's a stock class. Damn good one at that. John Wick 3, ain't that the class where he talked about J Nug? When it was $90, now it went up to $177. Come on now. Come on now. Talk to me nice. That's what I be on. Talk to me nice. Hey, enjoy yourselves. Get that UCC in real estate class. Get it in, man. Get it in. I'm just blessed, and I just want to restore the blessings that's due to our people. We all have the right to be blessed. We all have the right to be blessed. Wealth is health, because there might be a limitation on what you can do health-wise because of your lack of funds. So I created a step-by-step system, making money off of stocks and put that money into your health, put that money into real estate, because the real estate is a part of your health. Because if you wake up every day and you don't like where you live, that impacts your health. If you wake up every day and you got to go to work and you don't like the people you got to work with, that impacts your health. If you wake up every day and you don't got a job, the lack of the ability to provide for yourself or the people that you love, that impacts your health in the worst way. So don't tell me health is wealth. Tell me wealth is health. Tell me wealth is health. That's what I'm talking about. When I wake up every day and I love the view, when I wake up and I see the city view, before I go to bed and I see the city view, do you hear nature? Listen to that. All jokes aside. I could get that without going. I don't got to ride a couple miles to the park. I don't got buildings blocking my sunlight and someone smoking next to me when I'm attempting to just get some fresh air and think. Come on now, let's make this money. We never gonna get confused. When we make this money, we're gonna invest in things to fortify our health. Our body is our temple. It's the fig tree. You may not be able to see it. This is a fig that's growing right here. It's a fig tree. Gets rid of fibroids. That's what the figs do. You know what I'm saying? The lime tree is over there. Well, we got limes and we got figs. But these are the figs. So there's another fig right here. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they tell you in the scriptures that someone got a revelation, they ain't get the revelation where it's a bunch of noise and sirens and rambunctious people. They got the revelations where it was quiet, where it was darkness. And trust me, these lights go out. Certain time of night, these lights go out. I come out here, I do my affirmations, I do my deep breathing exercises, and I close my night out. And I do that after I'm done reading. And I'm glad to have my brother out here, because my brother's just motivated when he get around me. Anytime I get one of my mans in them, you know, I got the couch out there. My baby girl's room. Gave her that because I want my daughter to feel like the princess she is. I want her knowing she reigned on a throne. And when she wakes up in the morning, this is what she sees. I gave my daughter what I believe to be the best room in the house. I gave my daughter the best room in the house, because I want her to know how daddy feel about her. And I want to know that when she decides to be in a relationship with another man, that she can have expectations to be thought of in this manner. It's not so much the money. The money's great, but it's the thought that goes behind what you choose to do for someone to impart the idea that you love them. She knows how much I love nature. She knows how much I love the view. I pay money for the view when I go to a hotel. So my daughter knows, for me to say, this room is yours, she knows how much that means to me. So she knows the significance of it. And plus, my daughter loves watching sunrise. That's like her thing she does. She gets up every freaking day. she's up before me, fiending to catch sunrise. She's just in a different world because she's not around worldly people day to day. Oh, you homeschool her. Is she going to be able to socialize with people? Maybe we don't want her to socialize with some of these people, most of these people. Come on, talk to me nice, people. Talk to me nice. Come on now. Tell me what I want to hear. So my brother, man, when I bring my mans and them out here, I'm going to have a lot of them out here for my birthday and stuff. I want everybody that's making money with me, walking with me, come through, man. I know this COVID thing's going. I got big enough venue that I'm going to be rocking. You know. Well, you see my brother, man, he be out here studying. He be like, he don't get a chance to study like that when he home. But when he come out here and he get a vibe, when he get this vibe, man, he be so grateful. It speak to my soul. And he get his son to take a look at this type of energy. Now let his son go wherever he want. His son be wilding. I let him do whatever he want. Because it's important that he has a marker for what he wants in his life. So if his marker is, yo, when we go to Uncle BP crib, it's crazy. Guess what? His mind is going to be set that he need to get involved with that. Whatever's going on, how you do that? So he's constantly seeing his pops on the stocks. You see the TVs lit with how the market looks. And guess what? It's likely to be his behavior because that's what he sees from a young age. So that's part of his edification. You feel me? Because I know my daughter, she be sitting here deciding upon herself, I'm working on my book. Oh man, you're using the TV. I want to work on my book. I'm like, what book are you working on, baby? Knock it off. I just want to start my book. You know what I'm saying? But I need the TV to do it. I'm like, all right, I got you. Do your thing. It's a total vibe. Janice, you know what we talking about. That's the best way to sum it up. It's a total vibe. You know? Their mind is always on what's rented and what's this, what's that. Yo, Negro, be happy I'm providing for my family. Be happy that I'm showing love to families outside of mine. Be happy that I'm on your side and I want to make sure you make money. I want to make sure you're motivated. I want to get into your house and make sure people are eating great. Come on, man. This is us. This is about us, man. We can take this to the next level. But I always feel like we got to teach people how to be individual success first, because you're no good to no one if you're no good to yourself. Every leader did pretty great on helping themselves advance, and they sacrificed, and I'm not mad at it. But we got to have somebody that comes in and says, individually, I'm going to teach you how to make these herbs individually. Individually, I'm going to teach you how to make this money. Individually, I'm going to show you how to purchase real estate. I'm focused on the individual so we can become a collective success. But not collective success because when we're all together, we can be successful. No, because each one of us is successful in our own individual capacity. So as a collective, it is easier for us to pool our funds and employ group economics because none of us are struggling. We got to get on that type of time, that type of vibration. I've proven my goal is to add value to my community, so I don't listen to people talk BS. Because they cannot produce 3 months. Tomorrow makes 3 months. They can't produce 3 months straight of receipts. I do it to the point it's annoying. Some people like, yo, Polight, we get it. Can you post other stuff to your story? I'll do it here and there. But my goal is, I said I was going to do it for 30 days straight. It got addictive. Then it's to the point, if I don't help people make money during the day, I feel weak. I feel sick. This is like my behavior. I do it so much. If somebody don't show me that they made money, I gotta force the issue and create situations for somebody to make some money. I start feeling sick. Yo, listen. I'm too smart to be broke, and it costs too much to be poor. Love is law, family is business. And some people are so broke, all they have is money. See, all of that is perspective. I don't love you because I need you. I need you because I love you. Come on now. Talk to me nice, man. Talk to me nice. Word. Talk to me nice. Love is law, family is business. I'm about to get back and start cooking up some books. Sometimes I like to just get a good read on. Man, I love how it looks on the screen. This is just like This is just life. This is life. Imagine you want to write a book and then you can just sit down and be comfortable and you got all that going on out there. Come on now. Talk to me nice, man. Come on now. You just set up your own situation. Your family ain't working against you, asking you why you reading that stuff, why you saying that stuff, who do you think you are? But they just give you full support and let you go. Get out your way and let's let you go. I'm telling you, it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm up working. I'm up writing. Enjoying what I do for a living. I enjoy what I do. And then they have the nerve, instead of say, yo, we always say black people are brilliant. We always say we were kings and we were queens. That's what we say, right? But then the second we do something amazing, he must have plagiarized it. He must have stole it. That must be rented. This must be that. It's like it's an excuse, but I thought you just said we were great. So why when people do something exceptionally great, no one can do nothing other than walk on water or part the Red Sea? You're not willing to bear witness to living legendary attributes. When I see documentaries about any great person, I just want to know if you existed during the time of that great person. What was your relationship with them into their transition? Or are you clout chasing? Where was you at when that man was being attacked? Where was you at when it was out there to defame his character? Where was you at when they were constantly ensuing him with slanderous claims of he's killing this one? Oh, someone's scalp is deteriorating because they used his hair formula. Right? The man can cure so many people that say they are cured. Yo, we need evidence of this, but you ain't asked for evidence when you heard something bad. Come on now. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. That's all I'm saying. Because this is kind of crazy. In fact, it's insanity. So people come out the woodworks and they want to show love and they want to show respect to people when they're gone. But I would say to myself, I need to see the legacy made manifest in your actions. Where's the inspiration? Oh, you was there, you there for a documentary, but then you hang it up right after that and you don't change your eating habit. Okay. You don't mention him. Okay. It's a money grab. All right. But guess what? Can't wait to announce to you guys. I'm hoping on my birthday I can release this data because I like to talk when it's official. Because I don't like people walking with me to have no insecurity. So I like to make sure my name is on everything it need to be on. My company is, I should say. You know, we getting the trust set up. We get the apostille. Because the country I got the property in is part of the Hague. This is a whole nother conversation. But when I say I'm continuing the legacy of Dr. Sebi, you're going to see land like you've never seen before. Watch that. I'm not just giving you the herbs. I'm giving you the whole thing. 2.0. Oh, you're saying you're better than Sebi. We're supposed to be better and greater at something. Not supposed to be lesser at every single thing. I better be coming with some more sauce than he came with and something. That man is a legend. I'll never put myself above him. But my people should be able to say, God damn, you looking like Sebi 2.0. God damn, it's a little more swag juice, because you got to have somebody in that generation kicking it. You can't just be relying on someone that's 30, 40, 50 years older than the generation you're looking to uplift. We got to have people that's actually part of the same generational group, so we don't lose nobody. So I say I am the evolution of the revolution. Sebi's a revolutionary. I'm just the evolution of it. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. But watch the swag that we throwing this. Watch the sauce. Watch how we be saucing. Because they think you ain't supposed to have money. It's always supposed to be a struggle. And watch this. I ain't had to ask nobody for a donation or nothing. And I got some dope stuff that I'm on. Provided this deal close out, I'm supposed to do a reality TV show. I'm in the talks with BET. I'm figuring that out. You know, I had different people talk to me, but they talking to me nice. You know, because I can't take any category because people can't pay me what I make a week. So I know that's out the question. But give me a historical agreement that sets precedence on what I did to be a master of my own destiny. And I'm in. Because you can't pay me what I make. You can pay me what I make. But then it's like, yo, on your first season, but talk to me nice. We'll figure it out. Because I'm not no fool. You know what I know. So they're the first people, the first entity that got my attention for this long. So hopefully it works out. Because if it don't, like everybody else, I don't need y'all. I'm doing my thing. I don't need none of them. But it would be great if I could give these kind of presentations. It'd be great if I could give this presentation. Ooh, if I could just give this kind of presentation, it would be nice. My goodness. It would be an amazing feat. Wouldn't it be? How nice would that be? How great would that be? If I can share this type of information before millions of people. Woo! Talk to me. Nice, goddammit. I would love that. If I get the opportunity to talk to my people. Anytime I can get access to some of my people that I don't got access to, and I can use that as an opportunity. We talking about leverage here. That's what we talking about. Oh my gosh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Talk to me nice. You already know. Talk to me nice. Yo, tell me what I want to hear. That's what I'm talking about. If y'all tell me what I want to hear, I'm all in. 10 toes down. Let your word be bond. Let your word be bond. Everybody, man, let's make this money together. I'm going to get off. I wanted to communicate with you guys. I'm going to find some time for it. But tomorrow, we definitely going to be here. Give it about 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be showing you a cooking demonstration. Get ready for the holistic mathematics. You'll learn how to make your own herbs, learn how to make your own tonics, learn how to make your own pills. You will learn how to cook, but by cooking, we talking about cooking based on holistic mathematics. You'll know how to deal with the measurements, how to deal with that energy. Because if we know carbohydrates takes 1 to 2 hours to burn or convert into useful energy, we know that carbohydrates takes 1 to 2 hours to convert into useful energy. And we know that protein takes about 3 to 4 hours to convert into usable energy. And we know that fat takes about 5 to 6 hours to convert into useful energy. Then at what hour should we stop eating? Well, we know that the human body says you need to stop eating at 10:30 because we clock out. But in what ratio should we have protein, carbohydrates, and fat on our plate? Because in increments of 2 hours, each one becomes something usable. And we don't need jolts of energy kicking in at 2, 3 in the morning. Or every 2 hours when we're sleeping, wondering why we ain't getting no sleep. And then you eating that white flour, that ain't doing you no good. Because it's not water soluble. So it causes confusion, it causes distraction, it causes chaos and conflict. It keeps you awake. There's actually no value in it. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like that refined sugar, like what are the nutritional facts for refined sugar? Someone tell me. What the hell is inside of refined sugar that's good for us? You feel what I'm saying? Come on now. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. But tomorrow, I'm going to give you a phenomenal presentation. We're on twice tomorrow. Tomorrow, we got to do solar gazing. I should probably do the solar gazing for Instagram Live. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it for Facebook. I'll figure it out. But definitely, we'll be on Facebook. We're going to be on Facebook twice tomorrow. We're going to be on Facebook. Solar gazing, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then around 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think 12:30, though. 12:30, 1 o'clock, we will be live doing a cooking demonstration. I'm going to put up a mild PowerPoint here so I can run back and forth between here and the actual kitchen. And that's just so you have notes on the screen so you can screenshot it or jot it down, you know. And then I'm going to go right back to the kitchen. But like I said, I'm blessed. I got my wife's mom's on the vegan train. She's taking those necessary steps. So I think it's just extremely powerful that we create that type of opportunity. It's so dope. I'm just happy, man. That's great. Nothing is more better. One of the most refreshing feelings you can get in this life is not only creating a child, but also taking care of your elders. And if you can get your elders to start eating right, that's a blessing. You know, people take the fun out of making babies when one of the parents isn't conscious. We gotta have a conversation about that. We gotta create a support group for parents that have to damn near raise their child by themselves when there's another parent available somewhere on planet Earth, but the other parent is just a jackass. So let's just keep it real. It destroys the whole fun of doing better for your child than you had available for you. I feel the pain when I watch my brothers and sisters go through it. And I'd be like, yo, it's like some people are just disagreeing just to disagree because they got whatever issue they got with the other parent. They don't want to listen to reason when it comes to benefiting their own child. You're not using facts. I'm using facts. Why are you against facts if you say you love your child? Do you hate me more than you love your child? Let's have a conversation about that. And hopefully we could create something historical that could get shared, and maybe the guilty parties can look at it for what it is and make a change. Because that's disgusting. That's disgusting. So we got to have a conversation. One of my classes for the Holistic Mathematics course is called contingency. It's a contingency plan. What can you give your child ASAP when they're being fed demonic food? Yo, we just gonna call it what it is. That shit was designed to destroy black people. It was devilment. Straight hand devilment. So let's keep it a buck. It can sound extreme. If you want to make it sound extreme, then let it be that. But I know damn well when I got these facts, there's certain things that our children should not be eating under no circumstances. I don't give a damn. It's, yo, just let them have some fun. You call that fun? They're going to have intestinal problems. They're going to be constipated. They're going to run into walls on purpose. You call that fun? Then you must love murder. You must love homicides. What the fuck are you talking about? That shit is not cute. Watching babies. They say, you know, these are the same people that say, as a metaphor, well, you know, you can't feed a baby meat. And then these motherfuckers go around and feed their children meat. Like, look how stupid people are. They got a saying that says, well, you know, you can't feed a baby meat. And they talking about knowledge. And right after that, they turn around and feed their babies meat. Yo, you can't make up this stupid stuff. It's demonic. The food is wicked. You know, this white man purposely fed us shit during slavery. Purposely fed us the worst food he could feed us. And then we voluntarily give that to our children? Come on now. That's why I say, talk to me nice. Come on now. Don't tell me that's what's really going on. Don't tell me after all these years of slavery, we're still eating slavery food. Fine. But don't feed that to your children. Be better. If you're struggling with something because the food is drugs, fine. But you're creating the struggle that your child will have to have. Because don't nobody want to do nothing right until they wind up being sick. That's what we really do. We wait until we're sick to do the right thing. We wait till people die to celebrate them. We wait till we're sick to start. Yo, bro, what can I eat? I can't get my penis up. Yo, fam, you should have been eating right for a number of reasons. But that is drastic. Let's get you a tonic ASAP. We got to get you back in the game. You feel me? Don't you know that this beast whole concept is let's make sure that they can't reproduce themselves? And you're contributing to that. You're investing in the destruction, in the genocide, in the inability to replicate ourselves. when you feed your children that garbage, you might as well put a big sign in front of your door at your house that says Plan B. Because you're actually out to do a post-abortion or post-birth abortion. You are a post-birth abortion party waiting to happen. As if 3 cheeses for your mac wasn't good enough, now you got 5 cheese mac. You motherfuckers are crazy. And then you make me sound like I'm nuts. And then you want to call child services on me because I only want to have greens in my fridge. Yo, I'm crazy because I don't want to feed my child cow's milk. You're not crazy for suggesting that my child needs cow's milk. Like, what world are we actually living in, people? This is why I don't like hanging around people, because once I hear that, I can't befriend you no more. When someone says, yo, you don't drink cow's milk? No, I don't plan to suck the cock of any animals, nor do I plan to squeeze the vagina of any animals, nor do I want to do perform any weird sexual, that shit just sounds sexual. What the hell am I doing? Consuming the pus. Yo, people be like, yo, this motherfucker said he wanted to piss on me. That's what this chick told me. He's crazy. Then right after that, she drinks the cow pus called milk. Miss, you might want to reconsider getting pissed on. Yo, I'm just saying, like, how can you be against one thing? How can you drink cow pus but don't want to get pissed on? I'm just thinking they all part of the same game at this point. It's all sexual. I think drinking cow's milk is sexual deviancy. That's what Yo! He wanted to do number 2 on me. I said, get your crazy ass out of here. And then you eat ham's ass. And you put sugar over it and cloves on it, and you have it every Thanksgiving. Candy ass. You eat the groceries. You eat the booty of a ham every Thanksgiving. And you glaze that ass, put cloves on that ass, put a pineapple on that ass. I know what you black people be doing. And you cut that ass thin, and you sink your teeth into that ham's ass. Into that swine's ass. You eat ass every holiday. But a nigga can't shit on you? You should be shitted on and pissed on. It would make sense. It goes with the equation. It all makes sense. You eat ass of animals and you drink the pus of animals, blood, radiated, pasteurized, blood pus, milk, with 750,000 somatic cells, a euphemism for pus, 24,000 live bacteria. Caseomorphine, there's morphine in your cow's milk, morphine. That gives you addictive tendencies when you get older. The second you taste something, you get a little drug in your system. It makes you more inclined and vulnerable to addiction because cow's milk has caseomorphine. Morphine as in the addictive drug substance. It makes you addictive by nature, but I'm crazy though. But you don't want to get pissed on. Yo, let me stop when you think I'll be out here attempting to piss on people. But all I'm saying is, it's not far-fetched. When I see a beautiful woman drinking cow's milk or eating some pig's ass, I got a wee-wee at that point. I gotta use the bathroom. Because it just makes me think, like, it's like if we doing sexual deviancy, why don't you do it with a human being instead of do it with a ham? Do it with a pig. Do it with a cow. That's what's just weird to me. You know, it's like COVID-19, you have all these conservative women, but now there ain't nobody got no job and niggas can't go to the strip club. Everybody got fans only page. I'm like, let me check and see what they doing over there. She's conservative. She don't like talk. Oh, polygyny. Oh, no, I can't have, no, I can't be in a relationship where there's multiple, no, too many women is in your relationship. Like, you got to just only deal with me because I'm a woman with love and respect for myself. Let me see what this fans only page say. I click. You are pouring cow's milk on your mouth, insinuating that this is probably sperm on your lips. And you're doing this for the public, for people's entertainment. Okay. But polygyny is a stretch. But pouring milk on your lips, pus, and giving people the impression to imagine that this should be sperm, that's okay. But I'm living an immoral lifestyle having more than one woman. And I still can't piss on you? Yo, let me stop. Cause yo, I gotta get out of here before I say something that niggas be putting out the wrong stuff. They gonna avoid the whole Dr. Sebi breakdown. I'm not buying his classes. He's a madman. He wants to piss on women as a point of entry into the relationship. Nope, only if you're eating swine. I'm just saying. We went from kings and queens to Egypt. We're kings and queens from Egypt, and then you turn around and you drink pus and you eat pig ass. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't you know the slave master fed you that crap? Like, that's all I'm saying. He fed you that crap because he don't believe in your worth and your value. You want to tell me how much value you have as a woman, and you should be the only woman for me, and then you want to sink your teeth into a pig's ass and guzzle. You can't swallow my substances, but you could swallow a cow's substances. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is the foolishness that I be talking about on planet Earth. This is the stuff I don't deal with on planet Earth because people are stupid on planet Earth. Planet Earth is full of retarded people. You know, yo, let me tell you something. Yo, I was dealing with a sister. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I was dealing with a sister. I'm going to close out like this. So I did my thing. And then, you know, everything's in her mouth. I was so offended. She didn't swallow it. You know what she did? When it was done, she put it in her hand. She's in the bathroom. She spits it out. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to have to work you into this. Because, you know, the way I eat, you know, this is food for the gods. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay, she don't know about this level of the info. I take the hit to the ego on this one. But then she goes and she drinks some freaking milk. So I'm like, now I'm offended. Because now, baby girl, you, hold on, old girl. You can drink some pus, but you can't take in my cerebral spinal fluid. You know how smart I am? You can't take in my cerebral spinal fluid, my vegan cerebral spinal fluid, but you gonna make me compete with this goddamn cow? I was so appalled. Yo, you know, it's hard being intelligent on planet Earth, man. Because the things I be thinking about when situations occur probably be the last thing that people be thinking about sometimes. I be thinking about stuff like this. Like, oh, you're mad that no. It's the milk part and then the connection. Because then I'm saying, what am I made up of? Because this is radiated, pasteurized. Plus, that's somatic cells. That's 24,000 live bacteria. That is caseomorphine. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about. Like, how bad am I that if you had to choose, you chose that instead of me? Like, what? But then I tell myself, she's not thinking about all this. But I'm thinking about all this. My bad, Pete. Let's just do it again. You're damn right we're going to do it again. We're going to do it right this time. All this damn greens and tonics I'm taking, and you making that shit go to waste? Are you fucking kidding me? We gotta get into the sexual education classes, man. All right, you go. It's just a true story, man. Yeah, man. Do it. Talk to me nice. That's all. Like, after all of that, yo, just talk to me nice. Cause I don't like what you saying to me with that. There's a lot of stuff going on said. Food for the gods. Word up. That's cerebral spinal fluid, man. That's why women and men wind up being so connected with each other, because then she wind up submitting to his DNA if she's in love with him. That's called horizontal gene transfer. And that's why men and women start looking like brothers and sisters over time. And she connected to you. She know you thinking about some other woman before you even know you was thinking about some other woman. It starts being telepathic. It's real talk. This ain't no goofy stuff. I know I play around, I joke a lot of times, but it's always true. I don't spend no time telling no lies. This was a true story, man. This has happened. This has happened in my life. I was appalled, I'm telling you. Totally appalled. And I couldn't let it go. So now I gave you the best time of your life. Why are you upset? Because you drank milk after that. Couldn't drink me, but you drank that. That means you would go under a cow on your knees and suckle from a freaking cow. I was offended. I should not be in competition with a cow under no circumstances. If you can put that into your body, you can put me into your body. That's a fact. We're not doing that no more in 2020. Everybody's going to consume properly in 2020. We got too much knowledge now for the fuck shit. So you've been warned. Yo, let me get off here. Yo, somebody excerpt this part, man. Y'all be excerpting all the other parts. I want to see how this part came out. Word up. Fucking cows, man. Got the black man competing for everybody now, even the cows. What was he talking about? Man, you know, he out the loop. That nigga probably ain't getting nothing asking me. Keep it coming, no doubt. I'm going to talk to you guys soon enough. Peace and many blessings. I'm definitely good. Peace. Just having a good time. He said, I think you're overthinking this. All right. When you on this level of the knowledge and you know what cow's milk is, and someone drinks some damn milk, and they playing games with your situation, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel a little insulted too. That's a fact. But at another rate, in my world, I'm like OCD when it comes to human beings. So if I know somebody eats ham or something like that, I can never connect with them, because I be thinking when they sweating, that's the pig come touching my skin and shit. I feel like I'm no longer vegan if you over there eating swine and then we having a sexual communion with each other. That's just disgusting. Like I be thinking about what you eating. I'm like, yo, that's when she starts sweating. I'm like, yo, that's oxtails. That's you know what I'm saying? That's pigtail, pig ears. Yo, I be OCD. Like, it was just difficult. Like, you don't have to be eating the best things on planet Earth, but you have to be aspiring to, and you can't be doing the BS. Like, I can't be seeing you drinking 50-cent sodas and all sorts of white bread, because then now I feel like I'm gonna get a crazy infectious disease, because my body shouldn't even be making spiritual communion with somebody who's not on that frequency. All the way, word up. I just be super conscious. So, be hard. You see a beautiful woman and be like, yo, I want to deal with her. And then I see what she's eating, and I'm like, I want to stay the fuck away from her. She's nuts. This woman is crazy.
In the supermarket, looking at the shopping cart.
You can't just be looking, oh man, look at her ass. She's great. That's wifey material. That's what we say in Brooklyn. We look at a woman's ass and be like, yo, that's wifey material. Right? And then she turn around with that slab of ribs in her mouth. I'm like, get that fucking demon away from me. Yo, because you know what? I don't want to be taking care of you from something I know obviously is going to destroy you. It doesn't mean you're never going to get sick from something, but I would like to lower the probability of us spending our time with me having to heal you from the bullshit you've been doing to yourself.
That's an amazing point.
Word. I don't want to be taking care of you under those circumstances. I would rather take care of you because I love you. I want to take care of you because you didn't love yourself. But that's me just thinking what I'm thinking. That's just me. So after I take the holistic course, I'm no longer eating meat. Pause. Pause, Paul. First of all, pause. Now, the second thing to this situation is, whatever, the course isn't designed for you to not eat anything. In particular, it's designed for you to get on your path and find yourself and decide what you need to do to take the necessary steps to achieve a more optimal stance in existence. I want you to find yourself in existence and say, you know what? This is the way I would like to feel. But you wouldn't know until you give it an opportunity. So play around with the fasting that I'm going to teach about. Play around with the algae fast that I'm going to teach you about. We're going to do it together as a community like we do with the stocks. As a community, we're going to say we're fasting from one Saturday to the next. Another week, we'll say our only focus will be on this for the week. And as you keep walking with me from one week to the next as we do these classes, as a community, for those of us that eat rice, eat bread, we'll say we'll take that out for the week. We'll do the next class. We'll take something else out and we'll grow together as a community. And then we'll all be able to attest to each other. We'll communicate with each other. We'll create a Facebook group like we did for the stock class. And we'll be there for each other because people in our lives may not be there for us. And at least you know there's a group of people doing the same thing you're doing, and it's encouraging and it's uplifting. So this is deeper than just the class. And you know we're going to do it every week. Every week you could expect the same class. Well, different information, but every week you could expect holistic mathematics and we'll grow together. Real talk. So yeah, it'd be great for you not to eat meat, pause, but you know, I'm never going to tell a brother to eat meat. That's a fact, pause. And so I'm like another pause away from this thing getting real tricky. But you understand what I'm saying? Let's get it in. They said I need a pay-per-view. I hear that. But I'm going to check you guys later, man. I thank you so much. I love you all. Iluvu, Aswud Gador. That's Black Power. Umin. Amen. You know what we doing. Induasusu, living language. Iluvu. Let's get that. brotherpolight.com. Holistic mathematics.